Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly forecast. This is for January 3rd through February 5th. This is going to be for Leo's sun, moon, and rising. You might stumble upon the video at a later time. That's all good. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to. Keep in mind this is a general reading. Therefore, not every single message is going to resonate. And that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. So without further ado, my dears and my darlings, we're going to see what we have coming up here for the Leo collective. All right, let's get right on into it. Move you all just a little bit closer. And the first card coming up here for the Leo collective is the World. This is a major arcana card. Major arcana cards are going to come up anytime that we're at a significant crossroads, a new chapter, a defining moment, a defining time. Therefore, it's not energy that's going to get wrapped up in 7 days, but the things that are happening in the next 7 days are setting events into motion, bringing us into this new period of time. And the World card is very positive. The World card tells us karmic cycles are over, right? We have done a good job. We've learned the lessons. We're never going to have to repeat that previous nonsense from before. And so there's a very liberated energy here with the World card. It's like the ending of those old cycles, and now we're coming into new beginnings, a time of being seen, a time of being celebrated, a time of being happy and accomplished, and sometimes even traveling, having freedom to travel. There could be a sense of freedom here and of travel here. I do feel some of you may have put out something previously that is gaining momentum or getting a lot of attention. So, what do I mean by that? Maybe you put out something online a while back, and all of a sudden it's getting momentum, or it's getting attention, or it's getting traction. Maybe some of you recorded some kind of pilot, or were in some kind of production that was a while ago, and now all of a sudden it's getting picked up. Now all of a sudden it's the project is moving forward. I feel there's something you may have done a while ago and now it's picking up. Maybe you submitted something for publishing and you haven't heard in the longest time, and now all of a sudden you're getting word that we're moving forward with it. We're making this happen. So I feel there's something that is gaining attention. I even heard the word just now, notoriety, something that's gaining notoriety. So I feel like there could be something that you did or you invested time in that's beginning to pay off or get attention or get picked up in some kind of way. I'm getting that feeling and that vibe here from the World card for the Leo collective. The next card that's coming up here for you all is the Four of Pentacles. Now, this is a really interesting message, okay? We might say, wow, well, that's so opposite, because the world is like being seen and being celebrated and being free and being open. And then the Four of Pentacles is like guarded energy or scarcity or lack, and that can seem confusing. However, and those of you who watch my readings, you've heard me say this before, sometimes in my readings, the Four of Pentacles comes up because there's a really big financial blessing that's coming your way. There's a really big abundance that's about to fall into your lap. And you might be really tempted to spend it, or you might be really tempted to be super generous with it. You might even think, you know what? I'm going to thank the universe. I'm going to thank God and my angels for bringing me this blessing by paying it forward. And I'm going to go and I'm going to make a massive donation to this cause. You know, so it might not even be spending the money on, like, you know, luxury cars and dates and, you know, like picking up hot people or things that we might view as being superficial or frivolous, right? It's not like you're squandering the money. You might be like, well, I'm going to be really generous and I'm going to donate it to this cause, or I'm going to start this nonprofit, or, whatever it might be. It could be a very generous way in which you're planning to spend this money. And you might even think, well, because I'm blessed with it, I should pay it forward. However, Four of Pentacles is saying, hold on to it. Hold on to this money. There's going to be plenty of time later to be generous or frivolous. It's your money. You can do whatever you want to do with it, but not quite yet. Okay? This Four of Pentacles that's coming up is saying this money, this wave of money that's coming in, is being given to you as a blessing and as a gift to invest in yourself and to invest in your ideas, your projects, your ways of establishing passive income, right? Maybe taking some time off, resting, rejuvenating, working on passion projects. This money is meant to carry you through this creative time. This money is meant to carry you through um, this time of like establishing yourself, and to generate greater wealth, to generate greater income. And then you can be as generous or as frivolous as you want to be. But whatever is coming in this first wave, it's meant for you to hold on to and to make it grow, to invest it. Okay? Whether you're taking time off to work on passion projects and collaborations and inventions or ideas or investments, but that's what this money's coming in for. The next card that's coming up here for the Leo Collective is the Tower. Wow. We've got some big cards coming up here for the Leo Collective. Okay. Now, the Tower card can be a card that is scary. Okay, it can be a card that is scary because it's pushing us out of our comfort zone, and it's something that is happening quite unexpectedly or quite intensely, right? But it could also be very good things. It could also be very positive things. It could be, meeting the love of your life. It could be becoming a parent. It could be winning the lottery. It could be, uh, you know, uh, buying a home, your dream home. It could be relocating. It could be wonderful things. It doesn't have to be terror and pain, but it's just something that is completely pushing us out of our comfort zone. And I feel there's a sense of like a leap of faith energy around this Tower card for the Leo Collective. I'm also feeling a sense of like being seen. Something is happening where you're getting pushed to the forefront. Something is happening where you're going to be getting a lot of attention. This could be fame for some of you, whether it's being an internet personality or a celebrity in terms of like television or music or movies. It could be flat out fame for some of you. It could be finding yourself in a situation where you're taking a lead. You're having to speak, you're having to teach, you're having to direct. But there's a sense of like all eyes on you. And although this might sound exciting, like, oh, heck yes, this is what I want, when it's actually happening, it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, it's a little overwhelming. So I feel the Tower card in sense of like you being seen and you being in charge. That's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting here from this Tower card. I will pull clarifiers around it because I know a lot of people get scared when they see the Tower. So let's see. Why is the Tower here for the Leo Collective? Clarifier 1, please. Clarifier 2. And clarifier 3. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Moving on to the next thing, the next cycle. The Knight of Wands, it's happening very quickly, very suddenly. And the High Priestess. Yeah, you're gonna be very sought after. High Priestess for me comes up sometimes when we have a lot of people gravitating towards us. They want to be near us. They want to uh, collaborate with us, be with us, sleep with us, pull us into bed. It can be just a time where you're highly sought after and a lot of people are gravitating towards you. You may have very magnetic energy, and this can sound wonderful, but it can also be very overwhelming. I feel like there's a really big opportunity coming your way, and you're going to have people coming to you like, Leo, take me with you. Leo, take me with you. But you can't take everybody with you. Sometimes you're not going to take anybody with you. Okay. And so there could be fallout around this. There could be people who feel like, oh, well, you're shutting me out, or you're not helping me, or I would help you, or I would, and you're like, I can't do that. I don't have it like that. It's like go around hooking everybody up. And so there could be some tension here in this way, where some doors are opening for you and people are upset because they feel like you're not taking them with you. Maybe you were collaborating on something with others and now you're getting selected and people are upset with you. Like, well, hey, you know, where we go one, we go all. But Leo, this could be a situation where you don't have the ability to do that. And you have this ultimatum. It's like, well, either we want you alone or nothing. And you might try to put in a word for those people. You might say, oh, well, these are the people I've been working on, or these are the people I've been doing this with. And they might say, oh, we don't care, but we want you, Leo. And that can be very difficult, right? For example, I don't know. I'm just giving an example. Maybe like you're in a dance group, right? And your group goes and you audition for something. You hear about some movie or whatever, and you all go and you audition. And they say, wow, Leo was awesome. We're going to offer it to Leo. And you're like, well, wait a minute though. Like, what about my teammates? What about my group? No. We just want you. And your group might be like, Leo, that's messed up. That's messed up, Leo. Like you can't do that. You can't go, without us. We go as a team. But at the end of the day, people should be happy for you. It's not your fault they chose you. I mean, maybe it is your fault because you were so good, but your fault in that way. But you can't help that, right? You don't have control over who's going to get picked or who's going to get chosen. So I feel there's a really big opportunity coming your way where like you are having to leave people behind, and they might be upset with you for that. And I gave the example around dancing, but it doesn't have to be something in terms of entertainment. It could be something entirely different. And it's like, well, sorry, like this is what's going on, this is what's happening. I'm going to go do this alone. Maybe you are going into a partnership with somebody, and it's causing you to terminate a current partnership. Now you're going a different direction. But this is the feeling and the vibe that I'm getting. Your next card here is the Knight of Pentacles. And Knight of Pentacles is commitment. Slow and steady wins the race, one day at a time. Just kind of pace yourself through these changes and through these things that are coming in. Some of you, it's like there's this big success, like there's this great big financial blessing coming in, connected with the success, and you're like, okay, well now what's the next thing? What's the next thing? And Knight of Pentacles is saying just take it one day at a time. One day at a time, keep moving forward, keep planting those seeds, keep, making those efforts, and you're going to have stability and security. So this isn't a time to tire yourself out or burn the candle at both ends, so to speak, but just be consistent. Consistency is going to be the key to your success, right? Some of you are going to have this big success opportunity come in, and you're going to be freaking out about, well, how am I going to make the next thing happen? What is the next thing going to be? I've given this example before in readings. It's coming up again. Adele, right? Adele was like just, all over the place. She was such a big thing, right? And she just kind of like disappeared for a while. It took a really long time for the next album to come out after she was winning all these awards, and she said, I couldn't do it. I couldn't write music because I was like, what if I never write anything as good again? What if I never write, an album that's gonna be as loved as the success I've had with this one? And it just kind of like having that success or that opportunity, it kind of just put her in such fear. Like, how will I ever create this again? And that's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting here around the Leo collective. You have this opportunity, and before you can even really fully enjoy it, you're freaking out about, well, how can I do it again? And the Knight of Pentacles is saying, just keep doing you. Just keep being consistent. Just keep showing up. Just keep one day at a time. And these things are going to evolve. These things are going to come into fruition, right? You're going to build them, but you don't have to rush into the next thing. You might want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. There's a playlist in the description of the video to see the other videos that are on the channel. And if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. You can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings.